The New Orleans Saints made a big decision recently. It could be a franchise-saving decision because Spencer Rattler, from eyeball tests, he checks all the boxes. This guy look like he about to turn this franchise around. I'm about to play a clip of him at his press conference addressing the media about him starting. This guy showed composure. He answered all the questions real well. He was ready for all the questions. He kind of looked like a veteran Drew Brees up there answering questions. That's what you want, man. He talked about a lot. I'm about to get into it right now, but man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Because this guy here, man, I can't wait until Sunday when they play the Tampa Bay Bucks. He's probably going to shock the world, man. No one got the Saints winning that game. But I think Spencer Rattler about to put the world on notice. This is his team. He could play ball. You know, the city of New Orleans is behind him. You know what I'm talking about? Without further ado, I'm about to play the clip. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use.
Very excited. You know, it's something you work toward your whole life. You know, as a kid, very fortunate to be in this position. You know, like I said earlier, it sucks that Derek got hurt. You know, our leader of our team, one of the best dudes in the building. But you know, have a job to do. Got to go out there and execute at a high level.
How'd you react to the news?
It was exciting. You know, found out Tuesday morning. It was exciting. You know, they have confidence in me, but you know, I love our group. You know, we got so many talented dudes that I can lean on, and don't have to do too much and just facilitate the ball to them.
What was the message from DA to you about starting?
Yeah, you know, I spoke to Clint about it. You know, Clint said, hey, let's have a great week. Let's prepare at a high level, put a great plan together. And, you know, it was brief and short, and we got to work. So that was good.
So Dennis said, you know.
You hear how smooth he is? That's what you want to see, man. That's leadership qualities. Yes, indeed. Dennis Allen, you did this. Let's get back to it, though.
Mentality. I know a lot of people have described that in you. Is that something you picked up along the way, or you've had that since?
Like that's something, you know, I've had since I was a kid. You know, I think just playing multiple sports coming up, always being a super competitive in whatever I did. You know, going to middle school in PE, playing dodgeball, kickball. I mean, just being ultra competitive, and then, you know, being able to go through success and adversity at the college level. You know, I think that develops that no flinch mentality, I guess you could say. But, you know, you got to be fearless as a quarterback, and I think that's the number one key you got to have.
Were you cooking kids in dodgeball?
Got that right.
Yeah, you know I was.
Fair use, fair use, fair use.
And then you go to, you know, start in South Carolina. Obviously, I know, you know, picking up everything. First starts in different situations have always been pretty comfortable.
Listen to this guy.
You know, you're gonna be anxious, definitely excited. You know, got to get those nerves out, but you know, that's just the nature of the beast. You know, you got to go out there and play. You know, fall back on your preparation. You know, we've had a great week so far. Got another, you know, 24, 48 hours to clean it up. So I'm excited for the opportunity to go out there with the guys.
So how good a grasp do you have of this offense? Has there been any you know, shaving back for you, or do you feel like you have a pretty good grasp of everything?
Yeah, I feel very confident about the plan. You know, something I love about Clint and our offensive staff is, you know, we tailor it to who's playing. So, you know, I like that a lot.
Who that nation got him one.
And, we've had a great week so far.
How much do you feel like you've improved even in the week since we last saw you play again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a ton. I mean, I think I was talking to Nick the other day, you know, just about going against the ones every day on scout team. I know I'm not getting hit or this and that, but those are full speed reps, and, you know, took total advantage of them because, you know, that's one of the best defenses in the league, and, you know,
yes,
that's going to prepare you.
Ty Bowles' defense ain't no joke. They better be able to block Big Vita Vea, because that dude a beast in that middle.
Great question. You know, I think, you know, obviously you got to take another step at this level. You know, it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be a big challenge for us on Sunday. It's a great defense, great team, great coaches. So
division game.
Football is football. You know,
any given Sunday though,
and trusting your
you could win, or you could lose.
And go out there and just play, cut it loose.
talked a little bit
Alvin Kamara got to get going to help this guy, though.
Situations where you've had your first start in a new situation. What is it that sort of clicks in a game that makes you kind of settle in? Like, what's that moment for you usually?
I think just, getting the ball into your hand, getting a few completions early, taking a hit or two, get your juice.
I don't want to see Clint Kubiak
That helps a lot, but, as the game goes on, you get more calm and
with the training wheels. Let him play freely.
Specifically in the leader.
Has this week felt different for you? I mean, I know guys see it all the time with preparing as if they're playing, but the guys are looking at you now as the starting quarterback, and I mean, you go into the week knowing you're the starting quarterback.
This your team, man.
Yeah, it's been different for sure. A lot more on my plate, but it's been awesome. Taking full advantage of it, preparing at even a higher level. Really dialing in on all the little details. That's a big thing for me.
That's what it's about.
Watching more tape, studying more film, and just being around the guys more, getting extra reps.
That's something Derek Carr lacked to me.
So I think that helps a lot with live reps, and then getting your mental reps on the side as well.
As Pastor Baker talked this week about, I guess you're on a cruise ship, something you remember sitting in
Fair use.
maybe Kyle or two, right?
Yep.
But what do you kind of remember about that? How special is that, your first games against him?
I think it's pretty cool. I remember it was like it was yesterday. Me and my dad were sitting down, and Baker was pretty much recruiting me to come to Oklahoma, and so I was 18 years old at the time, talking to him. I've always been a fan of Bake. Respected Bake and how he worked, how he's overcame adversity himself. So respect the heck out of the guy, and excited to.
Baker Mayfield, not no joke. He can play ball.
I think it's pretty special.
Any lessons we give you back then that you remember or just gonna stick?
I wasn't at school with him, but I sat down with him, talked with him a few times. I always respected him though.
Spencer, obviously, the Saints' offensive line has got some backups in a lot of places, and pressure was an issue in this last game. Your experience with that situation last year, how can that help you, like knowing that sometimes you got to speed the clock up or whatever?
Yep. We're confident in those boys up front. They grind.
They
hard
better
every
block
day
for you, bruh.
In the facility every single day. We got a great protection plan, great pressure plan. This defense is going to be throwing a lot at us.
Think the Saints are down 3 starters on that offensive line. You might have to use his legs a lot.
You got to trust that pocket, and when stuff does break down, because it will. Every O-line's going to break down here and there, but you got to be able to create, extend,
all day.
Just find your playmakers.
Yes.
I talked earlier, there's been a ton of people reaching out this week. Has Archie Manning reached out at all? Have you talked to him this week?
Yep, he reached out a few days ago. Just said he's rooting for me. He's been an awesome resource to have out here. We'll text back and forth here a little bit, but he's awesome.
You always kind of mentioned that your pocket feels kind of something that can't be taught. Is that just something that you've always had, or is that something you kind of developed over time? Like, where's that kind of come from?
Yeah, I think it just comes from playing the position since you were a kid. Obviously, just being able to have that feel. You can definitely coach a lot of it, but a lot of it's natural. But sometimes you just got to create that extra millisecond to get that ball out.
Yes.
Always felt like I can do that pretty good.
Patrick Mahomes the best at doing it right now.
I don't know how much time you get with these guys usually, but how do you feel so far about your connection with guys like Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed?
I feel good.
They got to get open.
Got reps with them in training camp, which was good to have some familiarity with them. But no reps with them really this season so far. So this week has been big. Been targeting everybody a lot, trying to spread the ball around. So I think just trying to create that connection in a short week, is a challenge, but it's a fun challenge.
I don't know if y'all really paying attention, but that sounds like a leader to me. I can't wait till Sunday, man. I'm telling you, this gonna be the headline. Spencer Rattler outplays Baker Mayfield. That sounds beautiful, huh? I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. He gonna use his legs, and he gonna make big plays in that game, man. Watch, because Tampa Bay like to blitz a lot. They like to blitz a lot. They gonna make him get that ball out of his hand. If he could dodge that first wave of pressure, it gonna be wide open, man. Real talk. I watched Tampa Bay play against the Falcons. Falcons supposed to win that game. Tampa Bay was supposed to win that game against the Falcons. I'm telling you, man. This is a division game. Get your popcorn ready, man. Spencer Rattler era is here. And I believe who that nation believe. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this situation, man. Is Spencer Rattler ready? Or is he being overhyped? You know where I stand at with it. Until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed.